Hey, welcome back to Blackwell Epiphany. We continue and we are in the past again. Hey Joey. For some reason he's just Malone here. He didn't acquire his first name or what? The bell.
I am incorporeal and unable to ring the bell.
Oh wait, I'm playing as you? I thought I'm gonna play as Jocelyn.
My host, Jocelyn Contis. I have been her guide for 2 months.
Oh, only 2 months. It's not much really, I guess.
Malone.
Hi there, what can I do
Malone?
you for?
You mentioned an assistant. Where is he?
Danny? I have no idea where
Danny.
he is. So we're a bit short-staffed, but nothing I can't handle. We'll handle that costume
Wait.
of yours with extra care.
Danny.
Costume.
That gown of yours looks
Malone?
very authentic. I don't even think you can get that fabric these days.
Have I become antiquated so soon?
No offense meant, I quite like it. The tiara's a nice touch. Brings out your eyes.
Well, I always thought so. But you are mistaken.
That
we are
smile.
not leaving my costume here with you. We have other business.
He doesn't know?
Malone, I regret that it falls to me to tell you that you are dead.
What? Get out of town. Now, can I help you or what?
Oh, he doesn't know.
No, it does not.
Oh, I thought that at this point he already knows that he's dead. Interesting.
What happened here?
What do you mean?
This shop, it is, shall we say,
It looks
Closed.
shot up.
Shut up. Look, I know the cleaning lady hasn't been in this week, but it ain't that bad. Now, can I help you or what?
Don't you see the window is broken?
you should take a closer look at the walls and windows. They are definitely not what they should be.
You sure talk funny, lady. There isn't anything wrong with the windows that I can see.
I will return presently.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, well, we will see.
Are we gonna... Wait. Is this couple doing the same thing as we are doing? Are we gonna help Joey to realize that he's dead? There's bullet holes. Oh my god, someone actually shot him?
I believe these were caused by a pistol.
You don't
I
say.
cannot touch. I believe a door leading. The spirit is blocking the way past.
I'm pretty sure you can just go past it. It's just a spirit after all.
Some clothing items. I cannot wear them.
You can look through them.
So garish.
Marconi. Danny Marconi. Marconi? Huh. Okay. I thought he was Malone too, for some reason. Are they in relationship or are they brother and sister? I think it was kind of mentioned in the previous game, but I might
to be a coat
not
of some
really
kind.
get it right.
I suppose in lieu of a key, this had to suffice. I cannot pick up.
Oh wait, I can actually...
Better not.
Okay.
If anybody comes in here, I don't want that thing in my hands. Why would I want that? I've never even heard of those guys. It's not even my... No point. Jeez.
Hey, can she
Hey.
talk to a
Miss
ghost?
Contis, what can I help you with?
What do you know me?
So, who shot up this place?
Eh?
Come on, this place looks like the set of a gangster flick.
I don't know what you mean.
Look at the bullet.
Are you seriously telling me that this place looks normal?
Listen, everything here is top of the line. We're even looking into that dry cleaning stuff.
What cleaning?
Dry cleaning. It's... Look, never mind. Can I help you with anything or what?
So, did you see who smashed up your window?
What are you talking about? The window looks fine to me.
You are delusional.
Right, of course it does. Totally agree with you. Well, see you around.
Sure.
I like her actually. I'm surprised. I like her character.
A jacket from... It's not even... Why would... Huh. Some kind of band. Danny and Linda Marconi? Never heard of them.
Well, I definitely did.
At work? Better not. I have no... You crazy? I ain't picking up broken, even if I did put it there.
Wait.
Hey,
I wanted to use the buzzer.
You into music? I saw that poster on the wall.
Oh, that's Danny's thing.
Danny.
The guy who runs this place with me, him and his girl.
It's that old man we met
If
in
you can
the
call it
previous
that. They play
game, isn't
weekends
it?
sometimes.
Wait, was it
He
previous
wants
or
to make it big,
before
but,
previous?
But what?
But nothing. Danny just needs to focus on earning an honest living, that's all.
Do Danny and Linda have regular gigs?
I don't know. Why?
I might want to hear him play.
Save your eardrums, lady. That's my advice.
Well,
Sure.
what do I need that thing for? It says to ring the bell if I need help.
I need help.
I could just walk through that ghost, but ugh, that gives me the creeps.
Yeah, but maybe that would help him realize that he's dead, that he can't really stop you going through there.
Malone,
Hi there. What can I do
Malone.
you for?
You're dead.
I could not help but overhear your conversation with my colleague. This Danny Marconi. He is important to you, is he not?
What makes you think that?
Your energy, your aura, if you will. It changes when you speak of him. So tell us, what is Danny to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Malone, you know precisely what I am talking about, and you will tell us. Some part of you deep inside wants to unburden itself.
I only want to unburden myself of you. Now get out.
Wow, he's so nice. Are we
I could
leaving?
leave, as you request. But I don't believe you want me to. Not really. Well, do you?
Who the hell are you people?
We are here to help. Nothing more. You are so close now. So close.
What? How did she
Why
do
is everything
this?
so confusing?
It does not have to be.
She didn't even say
It
anything.
used to be so simple. Then Danny had to go follow a pipe dream. He had to make deals with club promoters he couldn't pay. So they showed up here. I told Danny to stay away while I tried to talk some sense into them.
And did you?
He got away. That's what's important. At least, I think it is. I'm not so
Right.
sure anymore.
I understand you now. You are adrift. You are scared. But there is nothing to be scared of. Come here. My host?
Yeah, sorry.
Interesting, she just touches them both.
I don't know why I did it. Danny isn't much, really, but he's a good guy. You think it was worth it?
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't have anything to say? Anything at all?
No, not really.
Right.
God, I love this music
So I just
here.
head that way.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
tell
why I
your
love the
friend
music
thanks.
in
And if you
Annavowed.
ever see Danny,
It's very similar to this one.
forget it. I suppose it doesn't matter.
I need more of this.
My host. My host, are you alright?
I knew you'd follow me in here. You can never give me a minute's peace.
You should not stay here too
I
long.
thought they can't.
Or what? I'll die.
Joey never
Get it now.
followed me here,
We
I
all thought
think.
my uncle was nuts, but he was just numb. He just stopped caring. About anything. Who could
Did
blame
he?
him?
Trust me, my host, it is best to push those feelings aside.
Why?
It is what must be done. That is all.
What does it matter?
Listen to me. In time, you will feel differently.
Differently.
Yes, this will all feel normal.
Normal. I don't want this to be normal.
Many of your predecessors felt the same. In time, things changed.
I'm going dancing, Madeline. Don't wait up.
Wait, what?
I see. I suppose after all this time it was inevitable that one of you deciphered the method. But do you think it will be that simple? It will not work. Do you hear me? It will destroy you.
Wait,
My
did
host,
she...
Jocelyn Comtesse, hear me! Comtesse! Comtesse!
That's how they got separated? So they were together for only 2 months?
2:23 a.m. Detective Corey Palmer conducting interview with Rosangela Blackwell.
Whoops.
Detective Sam Durkin also present.
Shit.
So, Miss Blackwell, tell us again why you were in that house.
Say nothing. Tell them nothing. Keep your teeth together. We'll get out of this.
How?
Answer the question, Blackwell. Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent. That's your right, but your silence can and will be used against you. Remember that. Fine. Next question. What happened to Detective Piero?
What happened to her? She shot herself. I guess I can't say this. She did.
She shot herself.
That's a lie. Why would she kill herself? She just wouldn't.
Enough.
Why don't you
saw
check the
paraffin
place?
test.
It's
Leah fired
obvious
that
she
weapon.
did.
I refuse to believe that, Sam.
Believe what you want. Those are the facts.
Well, here's some facts for you. This lady was chatting with Emil Haskins earlier this evening. Not only that, we have a witness who saw her sneaking into his office at work. How do you respond to that?
I had the key
I
code.
wasn't sneaking. I had the key code.
Uh-huh. And how did you come by this key code? Thought so. We spoke to the clerk on
I
duty.
was
We spoke
told
to
of
Emil
it.
Haskins, a man who is now a widower, I might add. Nobody gave you permission. But then, breaking and entering isn't really a new thing for you, is it? I've pulled your file. You even know how many restraining orders you have against you?
Ahem. That's personal.
Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent. Again. If getting banned from the campuses of NYU and Columbia weren't bad enough, we've got a dozen complaints registered against you from businesses and families. I'd call Bellevue to have you taken away. But you're banned from there too.
Whatever.
Who the hell are you? And why haven't you been taken in before now?
Palmer, take a walk.
Sam?
Because Sam is my
Tired.
friend.
Go get a cup of coffee.
I don't need coffee. Don't think
Yes,
I
you
don't know what's
do.
going on here. I've heard the rumors.
Like
that you've got
what?
some mysterious informant. Is this her?
Palmer?
Fine. I'm going. But we will
Shit.
find out what
He
happened.
suspects
It's our
something now.
damn job, after all.
So, you happy now?
Stay silent. I did what I had
I
to.
did what I had to do.
You broke the law. Several.
I know.
Was it worth it? Was it worth putting both our asses in the fire?
I didn't do it for you. There's something much bigger going on.
There's something much bigger going on.
So you said. But we cops, we like things simple. Not you, though. You make things complicated just by walking into a room.
What are you trying to say?
Officially, we're pursuing every lead. Unofficially, there was no trace of the bullet that killed the little girl. With Leah dead, we'll most likely never solve it. The trail is too cold.
Wait a second.
So, what do you need?
I thought the girl died by
excuse me?
herself,
You
not
want it
by
in so
by
bad?
the
You're in.
gun.
You won't be on the books. We can't even pay you. This case is too high profile. So, what do you need?
I mean, Leah didn't know that the girl was dead, did she? No, wait. She couldn't have not known. I mean, the smell. Even Rose, as Angela mentioned it. So, I don't get it. She wouldn't kill her. Right? Her own daughter. They were hiding in there. I don't get it.
Everything you know about George Austin.
Palmer can get you that. Speak to him tomorrow. Anything else?
Access to George Austin's apartment.
I'll take care of it. Anything else?
Cup of coffee.
Access to Leah's case files.
Can't do it. Those are being boxed up and archived. Anything else?
Well, I'm sure you could do something about that.
Cup of coffee.
I'll let Palmer get you one on the way out. Anything else?
Thanks.
that I can think
You're a
of.
sweetheart.
From now on, you talk to Palmer. He'll be at the front desk tomorrow.
Detective Durkin. Sam, why are you doing this? Why me?
My first case involved a kid. 30 years ago it must have been. There was this little girl living with her aunt. The aunt went nuts. Smashing things, screaming. Total loony. The little girl was hiding in a closet. Couldn't have been more than 5. Scared out of her mind. I've had a soft spot for kids ever since.
I see.
Go home, Blackwell. Get some sleep. You look like you spent the night in jail.
But is she a kid? How old is she, by the way? She seems much older than when she was in the beginning of the game.
Press are having a field day. Lots of theories, but nothing approaching the truth.
You expect anything different? Just be glad your name didn't get leaked. That's the last thing we need.
No trace of the Grace Group either.
Then we best get out there and do what we do.
Grace Group? What's that?
Thank God for 24-hour coffee stands. I should have enough hot fuel to last me the rest of the night.
Oh, I have new mail. Abbott leaks. Did Frank Lyons really die? Or was it just a cheap stunt? Frank Lyons? I remember this name. It is no secret that his well-publicized death catapulted his last film to the biggest box office earning spot that weekend. So what really happened? Abbott Leaks intends to find out. Should I try to look up for him? I don't think he's gonna be any importance to my case. Sam Dorkin. Oh, nice. Download the case notes, but first I'm gonna read. See Palmer? Is that the guy who questioned me? So we looked into the Meehan girl. The picture matches the Jane Doe. We are trying to locate her friends and family. When you get to it, please submit a report so we can invoice you. Here's a copy of the case notes for your reference. So, Sam says I'm supposed to help you. I'm here at the station, so come by whenever. We also told the staff at George Austin's building to expect you. If there's a logic behind any of this, I don't see it. Wait, is that really the man that questioned me? If it is, I don't get it, why he's actually really helping me and why Sam trusts him enough to let him help me. Because he definitely suspects something. Download it, okay. Carth file. What's that? When I spoke to Leah, she said that she was part of the self-help group that met at the basement of Grace Church. Grace Group. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. The police case notes on Carth House arrests.
No connection that I can...
Well, yeah. How can I look into it? Well, anyway. Carth. Wait. How? Again? Grace Group. Shit. Russian again. Well, whatever. I guess I'll have to go to the church itself to talk about it. Hey, Joey. Nah. Exit. I guess. Why are we always working at night? Is it really necessary? George. Austin place? Right. We can enter it now. Let's go to church first, just in case, if we can actually check out the group information, though I don't really think he's gonna tell me anything.
Hi, remember me?
This guy is very
Yes, and would you please keep your voice down?
secretive. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm looking for information on the Grace Group.
Grace Group?
They used to meet here, in the basement. Some kind of self-help group?
There are hundreds of so-called Grace Groups, and they all have meetings in the basement. You will have to be a bit more specific than that.
The one that was meeting here? I don't think there were many of those.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
Then what are you... never
Well,
mind.
Stay safe.
I could just leave through there, I guess. Through that side. It was much closer.
Miss, I'm sorry, but you can't go back there. Residents only.
Last time I
sorry.
could. I think. Wait, wasn't the policeman
Hi.
supposed to meet
Yes,
with me
miss?
here?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. I was told you'd be expecting me?
Is this about George?
That's right.
I still can't believe it.
But
Wait,
here's the
are you
key.
Palmer?
12th floor, penthouse A.
Thanks.
I thought it was the police guy.
There are tons of case...
Whatever then. Well, he might know something.
Did George
no?
ever mention the Grace Group?
Grace Group? Does it have to do with Grace Church?
Probably.
I know he often went to Grace Church services, but he never mentioned any Grace Group. Sorry.
Too bad. Looks cool.
That'd look amazing on my bathroom wall.
Darling, that thing's bigger than your entire bathroom.
Oh, come on. It can
I'd
be.
never sneak it past the doorman.
Maybe you can take it out of the frame and roll it. Put it in the vase.
Is that a genuine ming? It must have cost George a fortune.
It can be real. Was he that rich?
I think they might be candlesticks. Possibly. I don't even know what they are.
What's that? Tchotchkes. What?
It's a tablet computer. Looks like it's still in the charging dock.
One missed call. Michael. Can you add it to your phone?
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know quite a lot.
Okay, notes updated. Michael's number. Hi George, it's been a long time, almost too much time. I know we generally don't like to revisit our past. This time we must. I think we are all in danger. It's almost too fantastic to believe. Something has happened to me, something that has shown me something terrible. Do you still have my number? Call me ASAP. Yes, I am being sincere. He did not just die. He no longer exists in any form. His soul is gone, ripped apart. I saw it happen. I won't soon forget it. It will happen to me, to us, to all of us. Do you remember P? P? He died not too long ago. It must have already happened to him. Do you know where the others are now? We have to warn them.
So this Michael has a source who knows about bestowers. About me. This is starting to get personal.
You and Leah? That's wonderful news. I wish I could have heard under better circumstances. Someone is after us. It's not enough they want to take our souls when we die. But they want to speed up the process. I don't think those deaths were accidents. My source tells me about someone who can help us. She's called the Bestower. We're going to look for her. But yeah, I guess they were too late to find me. Leah Piero. Maybe he can find this Bestower person and maybe he can't. Oh, right, she knew that too. Either way, I know what I have to do. What was the number of that contractor again? Emil. Where are they? What have you done? I'm not a violent man, but if you have done anything to hurt them, I will kill you. That's something I expect from a loving man.
It looks like a regular lamp. Looks like a balcony.
Are we going out? Must be cold. Whew. Hey, this place is
A
nice.
little table and a chair. The view uptown.
Sound is so creepy.
It might be pretty in the spring, but for now all the plants are dead. I don't think I can do anything to help.
Why is it so eerie in here?
This is private property, you know.
A ghost. I knew
hi
it.
there.
Yes, hi there. What are you doing up here?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Ha, very funny. Wait, you're serious?
Yes.
Well, this is new. Anyway, I'd best head back in. But I'm sure I'll see you around. Ta.
What?
Huh. Locked.
Well,
Joey, could you come out?
I'm pretty sure someone else can go there. I didn't check the whole apartment though. And let's check the note first. Since it's
Whatever
just
this
lying
note
there.
says, it's too dark to read it.
Shit. No, I can't go anywhere.
It's the front door. No point in leaving that one. Hi there.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Kind of. I think you met my friend earlier.
I see. You're both looking after George's place.
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't really tell her about that.
So you actually live here? So to speak.
Yes? Why are you so surprised?
Well, this place is kind of, well, empty.
I live alone.
That's not what I mean. Look around. There's nothing in here.
What on earth are you talking about?
Never mind. So, about this place.
I might not have the highbrow taste
yeah,
that
it's
George
totally
has,
empty,
but my
no
furniture is
furniture.
just as serviceable as his.
Oh, okay.
And twice
Can you
as
sit
comfortable, I
down
might
or
add.
anything?
My name's Joey. Joey Malone. Why don't you tell me yours?
You honestly don't know who I am.
I'm afraid not.
I admit, I'm fascinated.
I guess I can find out her name from the receptionist.
So, are you gonna tell me or what?
If I figure out, I
No.
mean, I can just ask
wanna savor
who
this
lives
for just a
next
little while
to
longer.
our guy.
So what is this? You famous or something?
Or something.
Come on, you know my name. It's only fair.
I can't tell if you're being genuine or if you're just playing with me.
Why not both?
Well, the night is young. See if you can figure it out.
Figure out your name? Are you serious? Do you know how many names exist in the world? And there's a chance that your parents might just make up the word and name you like that. And there's no way for me to guess it.
Listen, it's really important that you tell me who you
She's
are.
not telling it.
What on earth could be so important?
It's complicated.
No. No, I don't think so. I'm enjoying this way too much.
She's just lonely. Your name again?
Come on, what's your...
No. You'll figure...
Could I ask you...
You don't even know my name.
Well, maybe...
So we can't
Well,
even
whoever
talk
you-
Say hi to George.
if I don't call your name. Awesome. Whatever then. Michael?
No answer.
Too bad.
Bok choy, garam masala, quinoa, branzino.
That's a list of what he wanted to
A saucepan
buy.
and some cooking implements. They don't look like they've ever been used.
He
Meat
definitely
cook?
isn't
I'd probably just
eating
start a fire.
the cheapest of foods.
The pedal-operated garbage can. It's empty, thank God. Me cook? I'd probably just start a fire.
You never cook? I mean, I'm not too good at that either, but there's still nothing better than home food. Directly outside. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Now I have this option. I need to
Hi.
talk to you,
Yes,
I guess.
miss?
Okay.
Do you know who lived in the apartment across from George?
I'm afraid not. I only started working here a few months ago. That apartment has been vacant the whole time.
Damn.
Does this phone number look familiar to you?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
Did George know anyone named Michael?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Did George...
Great. Sorry.
Well, now I have no idea how I'm gonna find out her name. Can Sam help me somehow?
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Sam told me you'd be swinging by.
Hi, Corey, was it?
No, it's Officer
Wait, so
Palmer.
you are Palmer. I was right. I got confused. I thought he'd meet me at the apartment, but he didn't.
I'm sorry about Leah.
Don't even go there. I don't care what you saw, or what the evidence says. Leah wouldn't kill herself. And if she did, then she wasn't Leah anymore.
Well, she was pretty crazy, I have to admit it.
You seem to be taking Leah's death rather personally.
Yeah,
Chief
actually.
would agree with you. That's why I'm shackled behind this desk instead out there doing something.
So what's the story with you and Leah? I get the impression you knew her pretty well.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I partnered with her back when I first joined the force. She taught me a lot. Everything, really. I owe her. She was a rock. She was a rising star. Why would she flip out like she did?
I'm working on it, Corey. I really am.
That's Officer Palmer, and I'm not holding my breath.
So Durkin told me to speak to you?
Yes, I heard. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know why you're so special, but orders are orders. Need any information from us, I'll see about getting it to you. But you talk to me, and only me. Understand?
Perfectly.
Okay. Are we good?
So are we good?
Good?
You don't think I still killed anyone, do you?
I don't know what to believe. But Durkin vouches for you, and he now owes me a favor, a big one. So, I guess I come out ahead.
Is Detective Durkin around?
I haven't seen him since yesterday. I'm sure he's wandering around somewhere.
So what's the latest on George Austin?
He was killed with a .22 caliber bullet. That's all we know so far. We're still talking to Leah's ex-husband, but he's got a pretty solid alibi.
I don't think he's involved. Well, you never know, actually. Well, he wouldn't hurt his own daughter, right? You never know.
How did Kendra die? Was that ever established?
I read the autopsy report. There was definitely a bullet.
Bullet?
It went right through her shoulder. Clean hole all the way through. The coroner said that she bled to death.
Shoulder.
Could have survived if she was brought to a hospital right away. I don't understand this. Not at
I'm
all.
not really understanding it either. Leah didn't mention it, I'm sure, did she? they just hid there together, and I figured they were just there long enough for Kendra to just die because of either lack of food or water. She was shot. I guess Leah wouldn't shot her daughter, even if she was crazy enough to do that. I mean, in that crazy situation, she must go crazy, and she could do that, but she would shot her in the head or something to kill her, not in the shoulder. So it must be someone who tried to shoot her but missed, right? It was one of those people?
Did you know Emil Haskins at all?
I don't know much. Just what Leah used to tell me. I got the impression he was a deadbeat. Always out of a job, always late with child support payments, things like that. Guess he doesn't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Leah?
Officer Piero was juggling a demanding job, a growing daughter, and a deadbeat ex-husband. There was immense pressure on her, but I still don't buy that she would do what she did.
George and Leah both were members of a self-help group. They called it the Grace Group.
Oh yeah, Leah told me about that place.
She did?
Yeah, she didn't go into detail, but I know it meant a lot to her. She used to tell me that nobody could ever fall so far that they couldn't still reach for a helping hand. I'm not sure what that meant, but she used to say it all the time.
There are tons of case files listed. Do you know anyone named Michael?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
I guess. Maybe you can he look into maybe the database and check this number?
Does this phone number mean anything to you?
Not really, but I could trace it for you.
Yes,
Trace it?
please.
Run the number, see who it belongs to. Within reason, anyway. Where'd you find it?
I found it on George Austin's phone.
Oh, we ran that number already.
You did?
Yeah, it belonged to Grace Church. Probably calling for donations or something.
What?
Yeah, or something.
Thanks anyway.
What do you mean it belonged to church? He said it's his personal number. Are you telling me that guy in the church is Michael?
Do you know if any of George Austin's neighbors died recently?
It's not in any of the reports. Do you have a name?
No, not yet. But she lived across from George. Can't you look it up that way?
I can't, now. The way the system works, I can only look it up by the victim's name, not address. Sorry.
That sucks. You guys
Well,
need
I'd
to
better
work
go.
on your systems.
Thanks for the help.
Sure.
He didn't sound very polite. I wonder if we have to go to church now again. Maybe that's Michael. Why is he so... wait,
Excuse
says
me.
Father
Yes.
William. I guess he's not really... What?
So there's this woman that might have died in a penthouse apartment.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
Too bad.
I checked with the police. This number belongs to a phone in this church. A man I'm looking for made a phone call from this number. His name is Michael. It's very important that I find him.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
How do I crack this guy?
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
Maybe...
The telephone that uses this number, where is it?
Why would you need to know that?
Michael used the phone. Maybe he left a clue behind when he did.
And he could have used any one of a dozen offices in our administration wing.
Really? Over a dozen?
Yes. So, if you want to locate Michael Cooper, you'll have to find another way.
Cooper...
Wait, Cooper?
Pardon?
You said Michael Cooper.
Oh, you
That's
can
the
be so
gentleman you're looking
stupid, right?
No, I just said his name was Michael.
So you did. Slip of the tongue. My apologies. It is quite late and I'm tired.
Yeah.
You
Right.
need to tell me who Michael Cooper is.
I told you I don't know any Michael Cooper.
Okay,
Well,
whatever. I'm gonna use my phone here to look up for, to look into that, Michael Cooper.
Huh. So Michael Cooper was a priest. Interesting.
Huh. Theological Seminary alumni.
If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing.
Too bad.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Michael Cooper. He's a priest too, isn't he?
So?
So, it's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? Please stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
You're
Yes,
not
you
telling me the
are.
whole truth either, are you?
I made a promise. He came to me scared, begging me to protect him, to give him sanctuary. He was ranting. I should have turned him away, but we roomed together at the seminary. We were close friends once. What could I do?
You can take me to him.
He's raving. He's mad. He says he's in a battle for his very soul. Is this true?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He's in the school. It's closed for the winter break, so it seemed like a good a place as any to
Damn
hide.
them good.
Here's a key. The entrance is around the corner. Please, do whatever you must. Just don't come back here.
Don't worry.
I won't. This place is gonna.
So, thrown out of a church. I suppose with our record it was only a matter of time.
I guess.
The entrance to the school is around
Since
the
it's
block.
a game.
Let's
at
go.
least. Right. The Grace Church is not here anymore, and it's nice to know because that guy was really not willing to talk to me at all.
No need to pay attention to that. There aren't any cars out tonight.
You never know.
I'd better not mess with that.
They can just pop out of nowhere. Better be careful. The
Lord
fuck?
is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Beside the still waters, he restores my
Is that
soul.
normal?
I think he's
leads me
reciting
in
the
the paths
Psalm
of
of David.
righteousness for his
From the
name's
books
sake.
I've read, it's supposed to
And
guard
though
against
I walk
evil.
through the valley of the shadow of death,
Okay.
I will fear no evil,
Michael?
for thou art with
Michael Cooper.
you. Stay back, Bestower. I've got a gun.
Just a second.
What?
I said stay back.
Why are you... He knows I'm Bestower and somehow he doesn't want me to come to him? Why?
Whoa, calm down. I'm not here to hurt you.
Oh yeah? Tell that to Leah and George and the others.
What?
Others? How many of you are there?
You don't even know that. You don't know a thing, do you? This wasn't the plan.
Plan?
Yes, our brilliant plan. We get the Bestower to escort our souls to the next world, protect us from this force that is after us. Instead, you let us be destroyed.
I'm going to stop it. At least I'm gonna try to stop it.
I'm going to stop it. You can trust me on this.
Trust. We trusted you to save us, and look where we are.
I'm sorry. Whatever is going on, it's new. I've never seen anything like it before.
I see. And what about him?
Huh?
Your friend, the man behind you. He hasn't said a word since you walked in here.
Me? Do you mean me?
Yes, you. Don't look so surprised. How else
Do
could I
you
have known who
mean
you were?
me?
Now get out of here. You've been nothing but trouble ever since
So
George went to
surprised.
look for you.
I am so sick of guns.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of all this.
Temper, my host.
What?
Voice. It can't be.
I told you to stay in the other room.
Yes, my host, I know. But I had to intervene. These two know me.
She found another
If I may.
host.
Fine.
Right, we
Fine.
did free
Just
her.
make it quick. I'm losing concentration.
Malone, Blackwell. What a pleasant
Wasn't the
surprise to see
choice
you both
though?
again.
I thought we
Yeah,
can.
surprise is the word.
We
What the
can make
hell are you
another
doing
choice,
here?
no?
Is it not obvious? You freed me, Malone. Brought me back into this world. As befits all of our kind. I had a host waiting for me. And so I have returned to my former duties.
Look,
Maybe
as
I'm
much as
just
I am touched by this
confusing
reunion,
myself again.
I need to focus.
Perhaps we should all converse outside.
Fine, outside. Just leave me in peace.
Thank
I
you, my
think
host.
it will be too dangerous. Or you mean this guy's gonna stay here?
You're a bestower too?
What gave it away? The spirit guide who won't leave me alone?
Yeah, obviously.
Maintaining this circle leaves me a bit cranky. Sorry. If you can help, great. If not, well, I've made my peace with it. Just go talk to her. She's outside. I need to concentrate. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare
I
a table
can't
before
leave
me
through the
in
window,
presence of my enemies.
unfortunately.
Human.
Blackwell, Malone, it's been a long time since we've been able to converse.
I guess. You do sound a little bit different, I think.
It's been almost 6 months since Joey freed you. How come we're only seeing you
6
now?
months?
I admit the transition hasn't been pleasant. I have had 3 hosts since returning to this world. The first was an old man on the edge of death. He lingered
She's
for
not
6
staying
weeks before
too long
I finally
with them, I
succumbed to the
see.
inevitable. When the old man passed, I became bound to his niece for a time. She ran every time she saw me. I tried to keep my distance, give her time to adjust, but in the end, she fell down the stairs in an attempt to flee. The poor woman died, and I was passed to
I
her
think you
brother,
should have
the
tried
man
to speak
inside.
to her from the distance and not just stand there looking at her creepily, because, I mean, it's obvious that a human being would be afraid of a fucking ghost standing there. And she looks creepy. Yeah. So, that's understandable that that happened to her. Poor girl. Anyway, that's kind of suspicious. Even with that first woman, she stayed with her. She mentioned 2 months only, and they parted ways. It's like,
Do you know what's going on? Why are these souls being attacked?
I do not know. I wish I did. Like you, we saw it happen. We saw a soul being torn apart and could do nothing. I'm afraid my host became a little unreasonable after that.
Why was George looking for me?
We needed a bestower. A proper bestower. My host and I were not up to the task.
Eh?
It might be due to my time in the void. It might be because my host's soul has been marked by whatever is out there. But in any case, our abilities are limited. We cannot even help lost souls move on as you do. We can see them and talk to them, but that is all. Hence why we needed you.
Lucky us.
So what can we do? We don't even know what's going on.
Our theory was that you could help move these poor souls into the next world before they were destroyed. But it appears that it did not achieve the desired result.
You could say that, yeah.
You must investigate. My host and I are restricted, but you two are not. If anyone can help uncover why these poor spirits are being attacked and stop it is you.
yeah, sure, but it puts us into danger too.
You should really call me Rosangela.
Forgive me. When you are as old as I am, all of the names blur together. So I tend to address those I speak to by their family name. It is just easier that way, and less painful. I'm afraid it is a habit that is difficult to break.
So how'd you like being on the outside, as it were? I imagine it's better than being trapped wherever you were.
I had thought, I had hoped, that I would pass on, that being brought back to the mortal world would force me to obey mortal laws. Instead, No, it is not to be. I have returned to my former duties, therefore I must have further work to do. But yes, it is nicer than being trapped in the void. Did I ever thank you, Malone?
Not as such, no.
Well, I must rectify that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
There's a ghost haunting the empty apartment across from George Austin.
I see. Well, you know your duty. Go and save it.
I need info about her.
What can you tell me about Father Michael?
Cooper is my host. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
Is he always this ornery?
Do have some pity for him. He has lost his uncle, his sister, and several of his friends. He has been forced to accept the spirit world and the possible loss of his own soul, all within the span of a few weeks. If anyone deserves some understanding, it is he.
Do you know a place?
I'm afraid I do not.
Do you know a place called the Karth House?
I'm afraid I do not.
Karth House. Maybe I need to just look into it?
Do you know anything about this Grace group?
I know that it meant a great deal to my
Karth
host,
House is where
as
it
well as
was
his
in the
friends.
beginning of the game?
Whatever happened at those meetings, it greatly improved their lives. But obviously, it came at a cost.
Why do you let Father Michael push you around like that?
It is what my host wishes.
So?
Simply that. I must do what my host commands.
Ah, right, seriously. What's the story?
No story, Malone. If my host wishes me to leave him alone, I leave him alone.
That actually works?
Of course.
Only
It is my
with her.
duty to do so.
So, Joey, could...
No.
Of course, some of us take our duties more seriously than others.
Well,
This
I
sucks.
suppose we'll...
Of course.
City Post Real Estate, Karth House, 304 Horatio Street. This beauty of a wreck aptly describes this raw canvas for you to create your dream house. You've always wanted to start from scratch, and here's your chance. Close to all major subways and is pet friendly. Priced very sensibly in accordance to condition at 4 millions. Nice. Do I go back and talk to him? Can I?
Father Michael?
Yeah?
Oh, didn't expect that we can.
I can't believe there's another medium in New York.
Medium?
Sorry, I mean Bestower. I've been calling myself medium for so long I sometimes forget.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like I have anyone to talk to about this stuff. Well, nobody living anyway.
Hey, look, I'd love to swap ghost stories with you, but it takes all my concentration to maintain the circle.
Right, sorry. Maybe we'll have coffee later? You know, after we save your soul and everything.
Sure, sounds great.
He doesn't look happy about that.
What is this circle?
Oh, this. Madeline taught me how to do it. It prevents
Hey,
anything
why don't
spiritual
you
from getting to me.
tell me how
It
to
takes
do
some
it?
concentration to maintain, so I'm sorry if I seem a bit inhospitable.
How did you learn what was happening?
You mean that our souls were being taken?
Yeah.
It was a few weeks ago. I was at the bedside of a friend. Jeffrey, his name was. He went to the Grace Group meetings back in the day. Like me. He had been in a car accident. Hit and run. He was dying, and he wanted me there. And when he died, I saw it. His spirit being torn apart. He screamed. I'll never forget that scream.
I know. I saw it too.
Anyway, with Madeline's help, I began looking into other members of the group and learned it was happening to all of us. You know the rest.
So you're working with Madeline?
Working? I guess you could call it that. I've been too busy being scared to give it any serious thought.
So why'd you send Madeline outside?
Her presence disturbs my concentration, so she's keeping as far away as she can until this is resolved.
What about us?
You're the ones who are going to save my hide. For you, I'll make the extra effort to focus.
Oh, now he's nice to me.
Did you know that there's a ghost across the roof from George's apartment?
Really?
Do you know anything about it?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
What about yourself? Is there anything we should know?
Look, you're not exactly catching me at my best here. I can't do anything. I'm not a true bestower like you are. Madeline says
You're
she's
just
been
not
weakened,
trying.
or
I can't
I've
even
been
make
weakened,
that
or
circle you're
something.
making.
She doesn't know. Believe me, if I could do what you can do, I'd be out there trying to stop this. But I can't.
Oh, come
so
on.
all I can do is hide.
Yeah, sure.
There are tons of cases. Could you tell me about the Grace Group? It was some kind of self-help group?
About 20 years ago, I was a very different person. I suppose you could call me an alcoholic, although I wouldn't have said it at the time. Then I saw an ad in the newspaper. It promised to help folks like me find their way. It seemed to be some kind of hippie self-help group, but I went to a meeting anyway. I don't remember much about the meetings, but somehow I had discovered that going to seminary school was something I had to do. It all made sense.
Made sense.
I just knew it was what I was meant to be doing, and I was right.
What happened at these meetings?
That's just it. I don't remember. Until recently, I never questioned it before. How messed up is that? I'd go, I'd sit down and leave. I'd meet with the other members for coffee afterward. What on earth did we talk about? We
This
must
is
have found
suspicious,
something.
don't you think
but
so?
I do remember a man. Benjiro.
I just
He ran
knew
the
it.
meetings.
Must be
Benjiro.
one of the
Yeah,
members that...
Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
There must be one of the members, probably the head of your group, guys, that wasn't helping there. He actually collected you for some special purpose, and now they are harvesting you.
How many people went to these meetings?
There were 6 of us. You already know about Leah and George and myself. The others are dead.
Who were they?
Does it matter? They are dead. Their souls were taken.
Even still, tell me.
Jeffrey Dutta, Heather Goffstein, Peter Fielding.
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
God, Jeffrey Dutta. Talk about transfiguration. When he walked into that Grace Group meeting, I thought he was in the wrong place. I mean, the guy was a Wall Street broker for crying out loud. He could have bought the church and everything in it. But he later confessed that he tried to kill himself. Twice.
So what happened to him?
He became a professional dog walker. Can you believe it? He used to
Professional?
pocket millions a year plus bonuses. Then he was picking up dog crap for $25 an hour and smiling about it. He was hit by a car crossing the street. A hit and run. I was at his bedside when he died.
Oh,
Madeline had been around for about
that
a month
you
at that
mentioned
point, so
that.
I saw his spirit rise from his body. I thought I was supposed to help him, but instead You know what happened next.
you said it to me, yeah. Benjiro. Michael Cooper told us that a Japanese man named Benjiro ran the Grace Group meetings. So he was at the head of the group meetings. He's the one we are supposed to look into. Are you that stupid? Couldn't you realize it?
So the man who ran the Grace Group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
That's all. Really? You still don't understand?
Could you tell me about Peter?
Peter Fielding, yes. I never had much contact with him. He died
Do I
several
need to
months
Google
ago.
their
I'm
names?
afraid it's too late for him.
You saw his soul being taken?
Well, no. He died before Madeline came into my life, so I can't say for sure. But he went to Grace Group meeting, and he's dead. What other conclusion can I reach?
Let me write down their names. I don't really think I'm gonna find anything, but who knows. Dada and Heather. What's that? Goffstein.
Tell me about Heather Goffstein. You said she was a member of your group.
Yes, she was one of us. I asked George if he knew where she was. He told me she was dead. I'm afraid it's too late for her.
Is this like Peter? Did you actually see her soul being taken?
No, I didn't. Thank heaven I didn't. Seeing it happen once is more than I can take.
How exactly did Peter Fielding die?
Why? Are you going to try and find his... There is no spirit. It's gone.
You said it yourself. You don't know for sure.
It was some kind of accident. I'm not sure of the details. I read about his death in the obituaries. Too late for
What if
his funeral,
Heather is
sadly,
the
but I
one
said
I'm
a
looking
prayer
for?
him.
I mean, the one at the apartment.
How did Heather...
I'm afraid I don't know. George was the one who kept in touch with her. He told me she died, but he didn't tell me how or when. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
George knew her, so he He might have been living near
Can
her.
you tell me?
I'm afraid, George.
All right.
Of course. He makes me lie down in green pasture. That's far enough.
Oh, come on. It's me.
Sorry. Bestower or no bestower, I'm taking no chances. Get back.
Fine.
Wow. I just wanted to go to stairs, not to you. My God.
The paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
Let's look at the names. Peter Fielding.
With me. Thy rod and thy
So
staff.
Peter Fielding owned a gym in Murray Hill.
Prepare a
Worth a
table
visit, I
before me in the
suppose.
presence of my
Okay.
enemies.
58. Passed away last night after suffering a fatal accident. Peter was a self-described health nut and personal trainer whose facility, Field Gym, was well loved by many in the Murray Hill neighborhood. He will be missed. This is sad. Jeffrey.
He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And though I
Are you
walk
sure?
through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup
Strange.
overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He makes me
Are
lie
you
down
sure?
in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul.
Well, they might be not
In
as
the paths of righteousness for his
known
name's sake.
as
And though I
that
walk
first
through the
guy,
valley of
so
the shadow of death, I will fear
kind
no
of
evil, for thou art with me.
explains it.
Thy rod.
Maybe should I talk to Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
Michael said that a man named Benjiro ran the Grace Group meetings.
My host has said as much to me, yes. Sadly, he does not remember much about him.
Yeah. Didn't he think that it's damn suspicious that he doesn't remember the meetings much and doesn't know about the man who ran the group much either? No?
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
I'm afraid not.
Do you know anything about Peter?
I have never met him. He passed away before I became bonded with my host.
Michael believes his soul was already taken.
He might be right, but he may not be. If his spirit still exists, you are the ones to find it.
Do you know anything about Heather Goffstein? She was in the Grace Group with Michael.
I know of her, but I have never met her. She passed away before my host and I became bonded. I never encountered her spirit.
Michael believes her soul was already taken.
It is certainly possible, but I refuse to lose hope until I see the evidence.
Okay.
Well,
Of course.
Totally useless. We have new place. Fields Gym. Let's go there. Someone is still practicing there. Weights, cardio, aerobics. 24 hours. So someone is actually practicing there during night.
it says members only. It seems to open with a key card.
Well, this
It's
sucks.
nice and warm in there.
TV showing some energetic broad in yoga pants.
No berries? Barriers. I thought, why the hell no berries? What did they do to you? Wait, this kind of sounds like that music from the club in the previous game, isn't it? Slightly.
Looks like some kind of headshot photo. Probably someone famous who uses the gym. Let's see here.
I like how Rose just stands there.
Tanya Corsi. Hey, wait a second. Is that... Yeah, that's the spook from George's roof.
Tanya Corsi. We're gonna look into her name. Good morning. She worked here, huh?
Her name is Tanya Corsi. She's the spook from George's roof. Looks like that picture frame fell off the wall.
No one
I can't
cares
touch
about
the
it.
thing.
Can you blow on it?
I'm not just gonna blow.
Come on. Blow on her then.
She's sweating so much she didn't even notice. Run, run, run like a hamster on a wheel. That looks like can't do.
Can you? I mean,
I'm not just run, run. Even if I wasn't dead, she wouldn't be able to hear me. She's got one of those MyPods in. Makes them deaf as a post.
okay. Wow. I wish I could run like that. I'd be dead like in 2 seconds.
Nobody here.
Hey, does it look right?
Hello?
Seriously, does it look right?
Does what look right?
The light bulb. I could swear it was blinking.
It looks fine to me.
Huh. I gotta do everything myself around here.
I'll just go.
Just a forgotten towel. Don't know what I can do with it. It's empty.
Are you sure? More ghosts.
Hey, friend, can we talk for a second?
Are you sure there's nothing wrong with that light?
I'm no expert, but it looks fine to me.
Why are you so worried about the light?
Well, what can I do for you?
Who are you? Peter Fielding?
Hey, is your name Peter Fielding by any chance?
That's me. Why?
No reason. You own this joint, right?
Wait, so
My dad
your
built it.
ghost
You could
is
say it's a
actually
family
safe
business.
so far.
Been running it around 20 years? Seems like yesterday.
Huh.
So what's the story with the lights?
I don't know. It's driving me crazy. There's something wrong with them. I can tell.
Well, like I said, they look totally fine to me.
I'll just have to keep checking.
Don't think you should.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. You looking to join?
Ah, no, I really don't think exercise is gonna do me much good.
It's amazing how many people think that. You're young. Your metabolism is still going strong. But time catches up with you before you know it.
You're preaching to the choir, Peter, but I'm still not interested.
Well, we're here if you need us.
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
You don't feel strange at all?
What do you mean?
Well, just hypothetically speaking, you don't feel like you're gonna explode?
What, like indigestion?
Not quite.
I am on a strict diet of wheatgrass shakes and fiber. Indigestion is the last thing I have to worry about.
That's actually good. That's great to know.
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He...
Did you know Jeffrey Dutta?
You know Jeff? Small world.
Not
I
really,
know.
I just heard of him.
Good guy. Took care of my neighbor's dog when she
All
was on
your
vacation.
party.
So tell me about yourself, Peter.
I'm the guy who's gonna kick your butt into shape.
Ah, well,
Oh.
we'll see.
Oh.
You know Heather Goffstein?
Okay.
You know Heather too. Who don't you know?
Well, I'm a people person.
Wow, Heather. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
In a long time. She passed even... What, before?
Do you know
him?
anything about Benjiro? Ran the Grace Group meetings.
Sure.
Well,
And?
Funny. I can't think of anything to say exactly.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
been 20
not
years.
surprised.
sure, people forget things.
That's it exactly. I just didn't think it would happen to me so soon.
I hear Tanya Corsi went to this gym.
She's been coming here for years. That body you see on TV, I take full credit for that.
Well, we all gotta be proud of something. Hey, I think I met a friend of yours, Father Michael Cooper.
You know everyone, don't you?
I get around.
Michael. Haven't heard that
This
name
guy
in a
is He's lightheaded. I mean,
He's
if someone
seen better days.
I don't know
I'm
comes to me
sorry
and
to hear that.
keeps
He'll pull through.
saying names of people that I know, I become super creeped out.
You ever go to
No, sorry.
ever hear of the Grace Group? I understand you went to a few meetings.
You know about that?
Sure.
Wow. Well, yeah. I went to some meetings. It was all I needed.
Why's that?
Well, I wasn't the most focused of people back then. It's a long story, but in the end, I went to work with my dad running this place. It's been my life ever since.
Are you
I'm afraid. You know,
not real?
good guy.
Can you?
No,
So tell me.
I'm the.
Can you tell?
It's been.
So you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left.
This still stays.
Well,
You got it.
I wonder. Maybe I need to ask the priest about his father or something.
hey, anyone in here? Anyone? Please.
Please.
Well, that was disappointing.
You can wait for her to finish her training. I just love how Rose just stands there. How she drinks coffee. This is kind of awkward. I mean, just imagine you're training there and someone just stands there at the door staring at you. Oh my god.
So I found Peter.
Peter? Peter Fielding?
Yeah, he's safe and sound. Spiritually speaking, anyway.
Huh. Michael was sure that Peter's ghost was taken.
I should
Just
tell him.
between you and me, Michael doesn't look to be sure about very much.
True. He's.
So, have you heard of this Tanya Corsi person?
Tanya Corsi? Was she in the gym?
No, it's the name of our roof spook. Is she famous or something?
Well,
could say that.
her photo
She has a
was in
TV
the
show.
gym.
I think you mean she had a TV show. Let's get going.
Yeah, but first, I'm gonna go back to. Wait, was it? Grade school, yeah.
Ah, you have returned.
Kind of.
We found one of the Grace Group spooks, Peter Fielding.
I see. Is he still intact?
Yeah, he tried to get me to join a gym.
I thought as much.
You thought so. What do you mean?
You know as well as I do. A spirit cannot be moved from this world until it is spiritually ready. It would appear that is also the case here.
What do you mean? Yeah, what about George and Leah?
But what about George and Leah?
From my understanding, they were aware of their death when they were taken.
Yeah, they were.
Then there is your answer. They were
What do you
spiritually
mean
ready to
they
leave
were
this world.
aware?
And so
How can you
vulnerable.
not be aware of your
Fielding,
death?
was it? He is a lucky soul indeed. Until he is made aware,
I mean,
he
people
cannot be
commit
taken.
suicide.
Not by you.
I met them on my way, and they weren't aware somehow of their death. What? This makes no sense to me. What?
So wait, this is our fault?
Whatever do you mean?
Leah, George. Just by trying to save them, we destroyed them.
I suppose. Yes, it could be seen that way. But please do not blame yourself. How could you have known?
Ignorance doesn't change anything.
Listen to me. Whatever
I
or
wouldn't say
whoever is taking their
ignorance.
sin, they were not
It's
long
something
before
that
they died.
did not.
All we can do now is move forward and save who we can.
I couldn't have possibly known that.
So what? We just leave the spook to rot?
Of course not. It has been known for some spirits to become aware on their own. The right face, the right moment, anything can trigger it. And if that happens to Fielding, no. Our duty is to save him, and save him we shall.
How? The usual rules have been chucked out the window. We make a move and he gets hammered, and we're not gonna let that happen. Not again.
It is a dilemma.
I guess we need to find who does it and stop them first, right?
You've been around the block a few times, so to speak. Nothing like this has ever happened to you before?
The destruction of the very essence of life? No. Such a thing is difficult to contemplate, and to witness it, even more so.
We need to think about this, plan our next move.
Of course. In fact, I might have an idea along those lines. I must confer with my host. Please excuse me.
Wait, I wanted to talk to him too.
He's okay? Peter's really okay?
He is still deceased, but in all other respects, yes. He is as well as can be.
This changes everything. You have no idea. You two, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never even considered that Peter's soul could be saved. And maybe Heather, too. Yes, Heather. If she wasn't taken, then her soul must still be lost.
And this is a good thing?
Of course. If a soul is merely lost, it still can be saved. And maybe so can mine.
So, what's your plan?
Yeah.
We are approaching this from ignorance, and possibly from fear. Before I was trapped in the void, I was a spirit guide for a very long time. I can learn much from a spirit by looking at it, and talking to it. If Fielding's soul still exists, then it must be brought here.
And Heather. Heather's soul must still be out there.
And her as well, of course.
Peter Fielding's spook is at the gym. It's not too far away. You can talk to him there.
Are you kidding? I step out of this circle, who knows what could happen? If I die, there's a good chance I'll be an aware spirit, just like Leah and George, and then...
Be at peace, my host. I would not ask you to do such a thing.
Well, thank heaven for that.
Besides, it is unnecessary. As you say, only spiritually aware souls are attacked. Since this Fielding is not spiritually aware, meeting him in his current state would be fruitless. We need to awaken him before I can determine anything about him.
Yeah.
Won't awakening these ghosts destroy him? Aren't we trying to avoid that?
Don't be absurd. We'll put them behind this circle. They will be safe there.
And how are we supposed to do that? Spooks like me can't enter the thing.
This might surprise you, Malone, but I did think of that. Come here. Take this.
What's this thing?
Call it a totem. It was made with some of my essence. The circle was created in much the same manner, so it will make a perfect focus. When you awaken a spirit, use the totem to send them directly here. They will remain safely behind the circle until we can determine the next course of action.
So I'll be trapped in this circle with Peter and Heather's ghosts?
I am afraid so, my host.
Well, I suppose it can't be helped. And I guess it will be nice to see them again.
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
I need to know everything you can tell me about Heather.
Well, there was one thing. It was a confession of sorts, you see, and she trusted me.
What was it?
You don't understand. It was a confession. It might have been a long time ago, but it was still a sacred trust. I can't betray that trust. It goes against everything I believe in.
But don't you think that under the circumstances, she would understand?
I'm not sure God would.
Does it really matter? What's the worst that could happen? You lose your soul?
My God, when you put it like that. Heather was a prostitute. She wanted to confess, but didn't feel right entering a church. She might have been Jewish, judging by her name, but I think she just wanted to speak to someone who understood.
Understood?
Someone who had been to grace group meetings. Someone who had had a life-changing revelation, like I did. I don't know what her revelation was, but she wanted to purge herself of her old life. So she asked if I could come to her apartment and listen to her. So I did.
Do you remember where she lived?
I was a priest entering the house of a prostitute. It's not something you forget. She lived by Tompkins Square Park. Here's the address.
I think. Is there a point of checking the
Did you ever
soul
watch
again?
a TV?
No.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to grace group meetings. I don't know what...
Is there anything?
No, I think... But
So the man.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
We're gonna head back out now.
Then I do believe our talk is concluded. I will return outside.
Hey, Madeline?
Yes, my host.
It's all right.
All right.
Yeah, stay inside. It's cold out there.
I don't feel the cold, my host.
I know. Just
Oh.
stay, please. And thanks.
It is my pleasure, my host.
This is, sweet.
Hey,
Yes,
So, you and Michael seem to be getting along better?
indeed. He has proven to be quite eager to pursue the duty. That is,
Sounds
assuming
like
he
it.
survives this ordeal.
We're working on it, Maddie. We're working on it.
Don't push me.
So, what's your plan for after this is all done?
Convince my host to leave the city, I suppose. There is no need for two bestowers here. Or perhaps your host
Well,
could
the
be
city is
persuaded to
big.
relocate.
What do you think, Red? You want to leave New York? Maybe go to Europe?
My apartment is rent controlled, Joey. What do you think?
There you go.
Well, what do you mean rent controlled? We can just leave the apartment for good.
Do you really think we can stop whatever this is?
I do hope so. For my host's sake, at the very least.
So we never really talked about the Countess.
I
Yeah.
am aware. I have purposely avoided the subject.
Why's that?
She banished me alone, left me alone in an infinite void of nothing. I may have forgiven her. I may even understand her motives. But I cannot bear to think of her. Not yet. Please don't ask about her again.
Alright.
Right.
Of course.
He gave me a new address, I think, so are we going there? Okay. Heather. Oh. I think I see her.
Hey, how'd you get in?
Hey, you look nice.
Ah, hello, miss.
Answer my question. How'd you get in?
Oh, the gate was open. Is that all right?
Sure, I guess. Just be sure to close it when you leave. I don't want to get in trouble.
Dark and dusty. Can't tell what's in there.
The sound is so creepy. I don't like it.
Frozen salt. Must lead it.
Can I get inside? I like
Just a dark
how
hallway.
she
You
doesn't
can't see a
even
thing in
react to
there.
this.
Excuse me, miss?
Oh, hi. What's up?
Is your name Heather Goffstein?
Oh, I see. You came from Ray.
Ray?
Who?
Of course. You did come from Ray, right?
Sure.
Sure, Ray. Him and me go way back.
No, I don't think you do. If you want a date, you'll need Ray's permission.
A date?
Isn't that why you're here?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
Really?
Really?
Well, I suppose that's all right. But we should stay.
Wait,
here.
is that
If we
like
don't go in the bedroom, then
they
it's
said
not
she
a
was a
date.
prostitute? Is Ray her how do they call them? Pimp? No?
You sure you should be out here?
Why shouldn't I be? It's perfect.
It's cold.
It's so nice to finally have a night clear enough to enjoy this place.
Yeah.
Clear night. Right. You live here?
I do. Why?
No reason. Just making conversation. You don't seem terribly surprised that I'm here in your garden.
It is a bit strange you appeared out of nowhere. But hey, I'm used to men appearing on my doorstep. And for some reason, you seem safe.
Safe.
Yeah, just a vibe.
Huh. Thanks, I guess.
She, with her line of work, I'd expect her to be more careful about men.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I mean, she probably
I
met some
really
characters.
Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
So,
Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
Maybe father knows something.
so,
Can we? Let's.
sure. Do you know a guy?
I can't really. I could get.
Do you know a guy?
I can't really say one way. I could get it.
Do you know?
I don't think.
Tell me.
Father Michael? Is he a priest or something?
Yeah, or something. He was part of the Grace group.
I don't know him. Sorry.
Yes, you
Are
do.
you sure?
You're
he
lying.
seems to know you.
You don't meet many priests in my line of work. Or at least, if you do, they don't usually tell you.
You ever go to the...
I don't think.
Can you tell me about...
Grace group?
Yeah, you were a member, right?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Come on, think. You met in the basement of Grace Church.
What, like AA? I'm not an alcoholic, thank you.
Well,
Sure.
I don't think we're getting anything from her. Oh, wait. That was to leave? Alright. Grey School again. Let's check if he knows Ray. Maybe since she told him that she works as, never mind.
Me. I am not. You will find out for yourself one day.
Why?
Hey, good to see you guys again. Madeline here was just telling me the funniest story.
My host, please.
Right. Sorry.
I want to know too. What?
Father Michael?
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa. What? I just talked to him. Why there's so many... Anyway...
Did Heather ever talk about Ray? Her, boss?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
This sucks.
Is there anything?
No, I think, but...
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah, years ago. We went to the Grace Group meetings together. He was... God, you should have seen him. A total mess. He looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was
That's
George.
strange. His apartment looked so
The Grace
cool.
Group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
Leah was part of the Grace Group, right?
It was over 20 years ago, but yes. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends
How
with
he
George
says
Austin, and
it's
she
been
brought him to the
20
meetings, hoping to
years
help him
ago,
out.
and somehow
Turns out
they
it
start
helped
to
both of them.
die
She
now
quit her
only?
job and joined the police force. She said the Grace
Why?
Group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
I don't get it.
Did you know Leah's daughter, Kendra?
My God, I heard what happened. Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully, that she's where she is supposed to be.
Yes. She's fine.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
Somehow she's gonna return.
Are you familiar with
I
Emil
still don't
Haskins?
really
Leah's
understand how.
ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had
I
even
mean-
married in the first place until recently.
I mean, I know
But
Madeline.
I feel for him.
Madeline
Do you
was
know,
in a
there's no
different
word for a
position.
parent who loses a child.
She didn't go
The
to.
prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
She didn't go to so-called heaven like most of the ghosts we helped, right? And Kendra is one of them, I believe. I don't think they go to the same place as Madeline was in, the nothingness. So, how do you come back from the heaven and as a ghost? What? Why would you do that? I don't. Or is there really nothing out there? Like total nothingness, even in the heaven. That's why they come back. That's
I guess we should
sad.
get going.
Godspeed.
Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
Tell me that funny story. Auntie Lauren?
You once told me that you knew my Auntie Lauren.
After a fashion. While in the void, I could reach out to the mortal world in dreams. The minds of other bestowers were the most receptive.
Huh?
If that's true, how come she never mentioned it?
Sadly, the memories of our meetings faded as she woke.
Wait. Was it when she was like appearing and then saying you'll forget about our meeting when you wake up, right? And I was asking why the hell she even comes if telling me something if I will forget it. What's the point?
What did you talk about? You and Auntie, I mean.
You have to understand, she was dreaming while we conversed. Her mind wasn't entirely lucid.
So you can't tell me anything?
Nothing that would make any cognitive sense.
Do you know what happened to them? To Auntie? To my grandmother? They both went insane. They spent years sedated in a hospital. Do you know why?
I do not. I felt their minds when they went, but that is all I know.
I see. Do you think the same thing will happen to me? What happened to my aunt and grandmother, I mean?
I am sorry, I do not know. But I do believe your chances of safety are high.
You really think so? Why?
I told you. While I was in the void, I could sense their minds. I could sense yours as well. You are stronger than they were.
I'm stronger?
Not physically, or even mentally, but emotionally, yes. Your grandmother fled.
Emotionally?
Your aunt performed it with only the greatest reluctance. But you have embraced it, thrived in it.
Well, it's what I do.
I do remember how her aunt, I think it was her aunt, but yeah, she was questioning if they even should continue doing what they were doing with Joey. Like, I remember she had a lot of back thoughts about it. She was, smoking, and it made her nervous, so... Interesting. Lots of small details like this. This is insane.
Joey told me about how you helped him out of the void.
We helped each other.
Well, even still, if you weren't there, well, I don't know what would have happened.
The hole in the universe caused by the severed link would have consumed you. Your mind would have collapsed under the pressure, leaving you a raving madwoman.
Right. Well, thanks.
My pleasure.
I've always wondered, just who are you?
Pardon?
Where'd you come from? Who you were before all this?
Tell me one thing. Have you ever asked your spirit guide the same question?
Yeah.
Has he ever given you a satisfactory answer? Precisely.
We met
happy.
She doesn't seem to be lost.
Do you think all lost spirits are unhappy? If you are satisfied with your life, and it gives you pleasure, would you want to leave it? Tell an unhappy spirit that it can move to a better place, and they will jump at the opportunity. It is the satisfied and comfortable spirits that are the most difficult to convince.
It almost doesn't seem fair. Do you know anyone named Ray?
Apologies, I do not.
I guess we should.
Of course.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What's going on?
Did Peter tell you anything useful when you spoke to him?
Not sure. Maybe I should talk to him some more.
He said something about his father. I still don't know. Maybe we should go to... I don't know. Let's go to the woman ghost. We know her name now.
Joey, could you...
You bellowed?
Yes, I did. Totem?
Madeline said she used a bit of her essence to activate that circle, and that this totem would zap spooks into it. That won't do any good. According to Maddie, this only works... That won't do. It leads to...
Okay. I kind of missed her giving me that. What?
Hi there.
Hello again, mister.
Hi
what brings
there.
you by?
I know your name.
You're Tanya Corsi, aren't you?
I knew you'd get it. That's me, Tanya Corsi, host of the Good Morning Show on Channel 11.
Ah, good
Now all the
morning.
mystery is gone.
Do you know anyone named Ray?
Ray, is that all you got?
I think Ray might be involved in prostitution. Ring any bells?
That's more of a late night news kind of story. I'm early morning. We're all about the rainbows and sunshine.
That's sweet.
Do you know a Heather Goffstein?
No. No, I don't. Sorry.
I think you're lying.
So, I heard you go to Peter Fielding's gym.
I do. Or rather, I did. After what happened to him, I just couldn't.
You mean his...
Death? Yes. So senseless.
So...
A brutal taskmaster is what he was. But I can't deny he got results.
Nope, I can't deny it either. Does the name Benjiro...
Benjiro? Is that Japanese?
I believe so.
Sorry, I don't know anyone named Benjiro.
So, Tanya...
You want to get to know the real Tanya Corsi. The Tanya that you don't read about in the tabloids and magazines?
If you'll let me.
I barely know you, Mr. Malone. Although if you swing by more often, you might learn a thing or two.
Do you know a Michael Cooper?
I don't.
You ever go to the car...
Sorry.
Do you know anything about a...
Grace Group? No, I haven't.
Well, Tanya,
Why
I have to get
are
going,
you
but I'll see you
lying?
around.
Ta.
What do you want me to do, scare it?
Yes. Wind. Oh.
It says, I know about Heather, and it's signed by someone named Jay.
Oh my god. She's supposed to know Heather then if it's in her apartment.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings...
Heather?
I know about Heather. Do you know anything about this?
About what?
Yes,
This
you
note,
do.
the one on your floor.
I have no idea. It has nothing to do...
And what's it doing here?
I have no idea.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, please...
The note is signed Jay. Who's Jay?
I have no idea. And
Joe.
I don't know anything about any note.
J. Ray.
You sure you...
Sorry.
Ray. J.
Are
Ray.
you sure you...
No, please...
Well,
Ta.
Maybe I should...
It's as far as it needs to go.
Are you sure? Maybe I could give it to Rose. No? J. Ray.
Hey, get over here.
I don't know what to do. Get over
Yes.
here.
I get the feeling I didn't grill Heather enough. I should talk to her some more.
Grill. Maybe we should.
Excuse me.
Oh, what's up?
So,
Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
so,
Can we... Let's...
sure.
She's not telling me anything.
Well, can't see much, just a hallway, nothing important.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I think it's getting warmer to me. Hey.
Do you know anything about someone named Ray?
Well,
I don't know who he is, but
I really
think he's
don't
involved in
think
prostitution.
he can look up into just one name.
Prostitution? Is this related to Leah's case?
I don't know.
In
It
a
could be.
way.
This just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look. Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the Vice Department database. There was a raid on a bar
Nice.
called Vantini a few years ago, and someone named
Vantini?
Ray was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray, no last name.
No. Whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway,
Are
here's
you
the address
serious?
of the bar if you need it.
Thanks.
Sure.
Do you have any
Let me check. Nope, nothing on Hev.
Can you tell me anything about the death of a Mr. Peter Fielding?
Okay, let's see. Yep, here he is. Peter Fielding, age 54, owned a fitness center in Murray Hill called Field's Gym. He fell off a ladder while fixing a
54?
light bulb.
Was
in a
it that
locker
guy I
room.
met?
His head on the bench
He looked
and
super young.
Nobody found him for
Wait.
several hours. An ambulance was
It
called
was
and
him,
pronounced
right?
dead at the scene.
In the
More than
gym.
That's pretty open and shut.
He
Accidental
looked
death.
super young.
I'm trying to find someone named Benjiro. He ran some kind of self-help circle called the Grace Group.
Let's see. No, nothing on file. Sorry.
Damn. I wished.
Do you know anything about Tanya Corsi's death?
Tanya Corsi? What are you doing getting involved with her?
It's...
Complicated. Yeah, I get it. Durkin warned me it might get weird. Anyway, there's not much to tell. She slipped in her shower and hit her head on the tub. She fell unconscious and she drowned. The coroner did an autopsy on her and found traces of whiskey and Valium in her system. Not a good combination.
She killed herself?
If you believe the tabloids, then yeah. But the coroner says no. There wasn't much in her system to actually kill her, but it was enough to make her a bit clumsy.
So it was just an accident.
So it would seem.
Do you have a record of a Mike? He's a priest.
Let's check. Sorry, whoever he is, there's no...
There are tons... You don't think...
That group met over... But even... Went to this... So they...
Well, I...
Sure.
Well, I got lucky. I got a new place, right? Vantini. Vantini. No. I wanted to check a window.
Can't see much, but it looks inviting.
I can't see much, but it seems much warmer in there than it is out here.
Meaning, we need to get there. There is a side door, though. It's locked, right?
The gate is locked.
Why am I not surprised?
Huh. Locked.
Maybe someone can get through there?
I think I'll try the main door first.
Why don't you let me decide what you'll do?
Will you look at this, Denise? Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well,
This place looks
brave
so
or
nice.
stupid anyway.
I wouldn't expect
Right.
Ray to be here. Is that Ray? Don't tell me it's a woman.
She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this.
This place looks actually very nice. Like, I expected some crazy club here, but it's
She
nice.
must really like this place to be here in this weather. They've got a pretty varied selection, although I wouldn't really know. My criteria for picking out wine is has pretty label and under 20 bucks.
Haha.
Whoever
True.
this was, he signed it, "Thanks for the tie, with love, AG." I'm not going to steal paintings from a bar. Whoever this was, he signed
AG?
it, "Thanks for the tie." It's a painting of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B. Looks like some kind of promotional poster for a burlesque act. Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old, quiet. I like it that way.
Really?
Yeah, I work on my thesis most nights. Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, he is not.
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
How about a
Not
coffee or
he's not,
something?
because it's a
No
she,
thanks, I already
right?
have one.
I see.
Do you know Heather Gopstein?
Sorry, I don't.
Well, thanks. I better get
I
going.
think you do.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray. Do you know where I can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
I'm interested in some ladies, I guess.
I need to talk to him. I can't go into specifics, but it involves a woman who worked for him.
Worked for him, In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Gopstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left my employ a long time ago.
Your employ?
Yes. You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you. The former Rachel Mendez at your service.
Rachel Mendez.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as anything else.
So Heather worked for you. Can you tell me about her?
It's been, gosh, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young, very pretty. Slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this a police matter?
Not directly. I'm working with them, but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
She's very nice.
You said Heather left your employ. Could you explain?
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish, like I did.
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
How does this business work exactly?
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive. Some of them skim, hell, all of them skim, but I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of Heather's clients somewhere?
No. I'm sorry, but no.
That's expected.
Don't you want to know what happened to Heather? That client list could help.
You have no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died. I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
I could bring in the police.
I'd like to see you try. Every few years they try and raid this place, make a show of getting tough, but nothing sticks. I make sure of that.
Why didn't Palmer tell me it's actually a woman? I'm pretty sure it was written
I
there.
really need that client list.
Absolutely not. I give a premium product, and our clients expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Well,
So for what it's worth, I suppose.
Thanks, but no.
I guess I need to
More for
talk
me, then.
to the girl
Denise, one
first.
gimlet, please. You know how I like it.
Gimlet? What's that?
Better not. Ray wouldn't like that. It's Ray's
How odd. Denise, could you get that for me? Oh, I miss Butterfingers tonight. Oh, Denise.
Poor girl.
Hi.
Hey,
Do you know Heather Gopstein? She was one of Ray.
I don't know her.
So that woman is Ray?
Yeah. Sorry I didn't tell you before. She likes to keep a low profile.
Really? She told me her name quickly enough.
Well, I've made her a lot of gimlets tonight.
Do you know about Ray's, business?
Look, I just work the bar. I don't ask questions. And I shouldn't answer them either. Sorry.
Well...
Understandable.
Oh, I miss Denise.
Damn it! It's locked from the inside.
Wait, could I do that, I wonder, without breaking that glass?
Locked.
Well, great, and I'm even without, kick, push, climb, open.
It only opens a...
Climb?
An old dish. I can't reach it.
Go down then, and then reach it, you stupid. Put it on yourself.
That dumpster is a filthy rag from a dumpster. Why am I
Nice.
carrying this?
I don't have an answer to that. Oh. I need to push it.
Oof, it won't... Ow! I don't know what that was supposed to do, aside from making me walk with a limp. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I need to move it somehow.
I don't need to clean that.
Are you sure?
Okay, you can do this. Let's see.
Take a running start. What?
I'm really glad Joey wasn't around to see that.
Me too.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my god, woman! We need to clean off that.
Cleaning the dumpster is pointless, especially with all that ice on it. That dumpster... It only opens a bit, but it appears to be empty.
Huh. Seems like I can't do anything. I mean...
Okay, let's see.
She just falls! What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Joey?
You bellowed?
Yes, I'm stuck.
I have a question.
What is it?
It's freezing out here. Good thing this coffee's still warm. It's
Oh, right. You're genius.
It's now a puddle of fat. I'll never clean that sludge off, not to mention...
What are you doing?
Trying to...
Right. You're not...
Quiet.
Not saying a word.
Why is she still...
I think, but I'm
Really?
not carrying around this wet rag.
Really? I really needed to do that, too?
Shut up. Let me concentrate.
Huh? How did you do that?
I flew.
Whoa, she's strong. I wouldn't be able to do that.
I shouldn't play around on this fire escape any longer than I have to.
Oh, we're getting that list of
You know, we've been
clients,
through a lot,
aren't
you
we?
and I. But sneaking into the secret office of a known flesh peddler, this tops the list.
No, she looked nice. I think it's alright.
Pictures of young girls.
Even if she
I
finds
guess they
out.
all work for Ray.
We're so dead.
These look like pictures of celebrities and politicians. I don't recognize many of them, but... Holy crap! Is that Kennedy?
And isn't it just a picture?
Is that? Yes, it's a painting of Ray. A much younger Ray, but still Ray.
Oh.
Is that? Yeah. Looks plush and comfortable. Better not stare too long, I might want to sit on it. It doesn't look like it's just a track. A bunch of phone numbers and addresses. It doesn't say who they belong to. I shouldn't disturb Ray's things. I don't want her... If Ray has a client list, it might... Okay, let's see here. Client list. You're kidding me.
What?
It's a text file, clientlist.txt.
Ha!
And that's
How stupid you should
Good
be.
for us. All I need to do is transfer the file to this memory stick.
Nice. What do I do with that?
And we've got it. Some security.
I guess with the secret door and paying off the police, you didn't feel the need for any more.
That and she's a bit old. She might not know a lot about computers.
Huh, I can relate.
How do I leave this place, though? The door outside was like, oh, from here, really? How do I explain
Oh,
that to her?
hi.
Looking for the
I
bathroom.
was just looking for the bathroom. Is it up here?
The bathroom. In the office, behind the secret panel.
Yes.
I've been meaning to glue that window shut. I suppose I should thank you. But first, give me that memory stick.
Oh my god. I spoke about it out loud,
Thank
didn't
you.
I?
Now get your coat and leave.
Damn it. Damn it!
I'd almost gone a full 3 hours without a restraining order.
Well, the night's still young.
And I need another cup of coffee.
You did not. Damn it, and even I can't even return to her place. Oh my god.
Pretty solid.
That won't do any. Locked.
I don't even know what that thing is gonna do to us.
Excuse me, Heather.
Oh, what's up?
So, tell me about this Ray character.
Ray is really exclusive.
So, tell me about this.
Ray.
So,
I mean, I know Ray is female. Can I tell her that?
do you know?
I could.
Do you know?
I could get.
So,
Let's.
sure. So,
I have a list of all of Ray's clients. There are quite a lot of them. Wait,
well,
I
Heather,
don't, do I? She told me to give, or did I copy it to my I don't know, cloud or something? Can we go to police and give them the list? I don't know.
Officer Palmer.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't show this list to a police officer.
What do I do with the list
So
then?
you don't...
Nope.
Well,
Apparently I do have a list still. Don't know how it's gonna help me though. Wait, let me check what Joey would tell me. What do we do next?
let's have a little.
Uh-huh.
So Peter gives personal training sessions, huh?
According to Michael, yeah. Got a sec?
Yeah?
Did Peter tell you anything useful when you...
Not.
Did he?
It seems to open...
A calendar with a marker pen attached. It's a number on the calendar. I can't do anything with it. It's a number on... It's a number...
No.
It's a...
Can you just look at it?
It's a...
7th January.
Ghost. It's a number... It's an... It's an...
You don't want to comment on it?
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
So I'm told that you give personal training sessions.
He told it to you himself, actually.
I sure am.
Well, I don't have the time right now.
And you
but I
weren't
could
willing
probably pencil
for
in.
it?
Just gotta check the schedule outside. How about next Tuesday, say 11 a.m.?
Sure, I think I could swing that.
Great. Here's my number in case you need to reschedule. You got a phone?
Ah, no. Well, I'll just remember it.
Okay. 646-555-0425.
Thanks.
Great. See you then.
Okay.
And
next
by the way,
Tuesday?
when you come to our session, don't wear a suit.
He will, though. He can't change. Well, can...
It's a number on...
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
Why did I even get his number? What's the point?
No answer.
Peter Fielding's ghost gave us his phone number. For all the good it will do us. I really don't know how it's gonna help me though. Like, what's the point?
I can't see any connection.
Do they even have phone numbers on the client list? They probably
Oddly
would.
enough, Ray is not listed as one of her own clients.
Oddly. I guess that was email? Palmer? Are you really messing around with pimps and prostitutes? Look, officially, we don't know you. If you piss these people off, I can't help you. So, don't piss off any pimps. Or drug dealers. I'd add cops to that list, but it's too late for that. Oh, we're so close now. He's even messaging me now. Hey Palmer, would you like a cup of
Officer
coffee?
Palmer?
Yeah.
Sometime
What can I do?
together. I think we do like it both.
Could you
Hey.
look up another phone number for me?
I don't really
suppose I
think.
can,
What's
within
gonna
reason.
do to me?
I'm trying to track down someone who Leah knew. The number is 646-555-0425.
All right, give me a second.
What's the point of it though?
That phone is registered to a unit in Murray Hill. Here's the address.
Wait, he gave me a home number? How am I supposed to get to him
Well, I better
if
get...
he's at
Sure.
work? And he gave me a... This makes no sense. Fielding. Okay.
Oh, coming. Yeah.
Oh, a human being. That's a surprise. Nice place.
Who are you?
Who's asking?
Peter's death?
I'm working with the police.
And?
And I need to ask you a few things.
I've already told the cops everything. I wasn't there. Just leave me alone.
Why is nobody ever happy to see me?
Dunno. It can't be your copious amount of social grace.
Why everyone refuses to talk to me all the time?
You again?
Yes,
What
it's
is it this
me.
time?
I'm looking into Peter Fielding's death. Did you know him?
Look, I'm done talking about Peter. I've got my own problems. Just leave me alone.
Charming woman. Like a hedgehog, but without the winning personality.
Yeah, I can see that.
You again? What is it this time?
I'm a friend of Peter's.
So?
So I was hoping we could talk about him.
Funny. I was hoping to be left alone tonight. Guess who wins?
Who's she, by the way?
Coming. You again? What is it?
I'm surprised she still gets up to actually open the door for me.
This is Peter Fielding's apartment. Why are you living here?
Because I do? Now, please leave. Coming. You again? What is it?
What if I tell the police that you live here?
We really need to talk. It's been—
Well,
I always forget that Joey can actually enter places that I can't.
Don't know what I can do with it. It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is.
Could it be this woman?
She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago.
Only years? I wouldn't say so. She would be much
A
bigger.
painting of a country home. Some kind of farm, maybe? Looks quaint, in any case. After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
Red's place looks perfect, but it's probably because she comes there only to sleep. Updated case number? Probation? What? Case? Case number. As your probation officer, I am bound to report your absence from our meetings to the proper authorities. I understand your desire to get your head together after the events of Cart House. Someone's related to that case, huh? But I am afraid I must follow a formal process. Your next appointment is 10th January, I guess? 2014. If you attend this and every subsequent meeting promptly and in proper spirit, I can have your absence from the previous appointments excused. Carol Novak. I guess I should. Carol Novak. Oh, it's W, okay.
Yuck, who knows how long that's been lying around.
You know, I'm just seriously, and only this place is filthy. When you don't care, you have filth all over the place. Something's lying here, there. It's not just in one place. It's never like
I can't
this.
smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are
Filth
fake.
and stuff just piles up. Or is it only just me? Oh, another. Who's dequenting? Dear Miss Blackwell, I just wanted to reach out again. I am aware that this is a difficult subject, but if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you, we must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. whatever. Is that the doctor I had spoken with before? In beginning of first game with Rosa? Because I thought, I don't remember his name, but this one doesn't sound familiar to me. Did I get it right? Probation ID number for the woman living in Peter's apartment. Do we go back to police? I guess.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
If I gave you a parole case number, could you look up who it belongs to?
I can't, no. Sorry.
It was worth a try. Well, I'd better...
Sure.
Wait, it's connected to Karth cases.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file. It belongs to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Karth house. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Maggie? She is living in Peter's Oh, that's Maggie? Okay. Maybe now that we know her name. So she was a drug addict?
Ugh, coming.
Not surprised she looks like that.
You again? What is it this time?
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure, fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
I'm too good.
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working through the program, admitting I have a problem, just like my sponsor says. All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready. It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this. So, talk.
Okay, I'm surprised it actually worked.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially for him.
How do you mean?
Did you know the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Why is Peter such a sore subject with you?
That's between me and him, or his ghost, or whatever.
It might help to talk about it.
I'm still working through the program. Talking about it is step number 5. I'm not ready for it yet.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. Here's his address. He's always home.
Can't you tell me anything about your father?
I told you. Ask him yourself.
So, what are you watching?
I don't know. Some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
Have you ever heard of the Grace Group?
What, those circle jerk meetings my brother went to?
You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it.
Hmm.
Peter was a mess before he joined that group. If you ask him, he would say it helped
Even
him
more of a
find
mess
himself.
than you were?
Did it? Who knows? I thought it was a cult. Might have been better if it was.
Why's that?
Look, never mind. Peter found himself. Good for him. I just have to focus on myself.
Do you know a Father Michael Cooper?
Look, I don't need a priest. I don't need to be sane. I just need to get healthy.
I'm not asking you to see him. I'm asking if you know him.
Oh, no, I don't know him.
Do you know Tanya Corsi?
Well, I know she's on TV. Or was. Didn't she die?
Yes. She was a member of your brother's gym.
Really? You'd think she'd be working out in some fancy spa. Not my brother's crappy place. Wait, are you saying there's a connection?
No, I'm just looking into it.
Huh. Pete and Tanya Corsi. Now there's an image.
You're thinking too much.
Have you ever heard the name Benjiro?
Benjiro? No. Sounds Japanese or something.
How long was Peter working at the gym?
About 20 years? Never thought
I'm
he'd
really
do it.
still
Why?
surprised
Don't know.
how old
They
he
seem to
is.
drift
He
around
looks
for a long
much
time.
younger.
He was a teacher,
I thought
waiter,
he was like
construction worker,
under
you name it.
30 or
Then
something.
one day, he decides that taking over Dad's gym is what he has to do. Now the gym is a neighborhood staple. Made it more popular than Dad ever did. Good for him, I guess.
Do you know a woman named Heather Goffstein?
Nope, never heard of her.
Do you know anyone named Ray?
I'm sure I might, but I can't think of anyone.
I don't think she'd... I'll just keep it. Tell me about yourself.
Opening up is step number 5. I am nowhere near ready yet.
Okay.
Can't you...
I told you. Well, sure.
She gave me the address of her father, right? Well, it's Peter's father, too. Fielding... SR?
Wait. This is Greenwood Cemetery.
Wait, what? He's dead? The dead is dead.
This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
What's the plan? Connor Fielding Lawrence. Husband, soldier, father. He died. Is he here? I need to write down his name. I doubt there's any info about him if he never was a big man or something. Connor Lawrence Fielding. Let's look into him. Just in case. I'm sorry for the noises of my stupid chair. Well, we have another database that could help us, I guess.
There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years.
I really love how they made the water in this game. It looks super
It's a
realistic.
little structure overlooking the lake. The exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
Oh, okay. It's really nothing else here. No ghosts either. The place still stands there, so... Why she actually just gave me
Officer
the
Palmer?
address
Yeah. What can I do for you?
to the cemetery? I totally wasted my time taking a walk there.
Is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check. No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He was in the Army.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything.
Nice.
Archived records. Connor Fielding. Ah, seriously?
What's wrong?
Idiots.
What?
They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look him up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I don't. Sorry.
Well,
Service
once you know it,
number?
let me know.
Well, I...
Sure.
Well, I guess I'll have to talk to him. Oh, bless you. My cat just sneezed. What is it, baby? Oh. Yeah, let's go talk to her. His daughter again, and I'm gonna punch her in the face because she made me walk miles
Come on in.
for no reason. What a bitch.
So your father is dead?
Yep.
Why didn't you just say that instead of sending me to the cemetery?
Yeah. The only person to visit Dad was Peter, and he can't do that anymore. I figured Dad could use the company.
Really?
No, not really. I told you, there are things I can't talk about yet.
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year, on the anniversary of Dad's death. Peter
Maybe
was
Peter
a damn
knows
saint.
something.
You said
Once Peter,
Can you tell me?
he died over 20...
Tell me. Well,
Sure.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Reschedule your
I
father.
heard about your old man. I'm sorry.
It was over 20 years ago. We all have to.
That's my plan, Peter. Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside.
I can't do anything about the calendar. I can't enter the place.
I can squeeze you in on Friday at noon?
Sure, sounds good.
Great, see you then. Form looks great, Lisbeth. Just don't drag your feet.
Did you hear him? Oh. I don't know what to do next, to be honest. I'm kind of lost here, and I don't know what this thing is.
Madeline said she used a bit of her essence to activate that circle, and that this totem would zap spooks into it.
Zap spooks, whatever it means. Anyway, I guess that's a point where we're gonna call today. It's been a long part. I was kind of too into the game to stop, but I feel like right now I have no idea what to do next, so yeah. I'll start with a fresh head next time, and hopefully I can do as much as we did today. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next part. Bye.